Hi all, Bob Linde from the School of Herbal Studies. Just out exploring Boyd Hill Nature Park here in sunny St. Petersburg. Honestly, first time I've made it out to the park since the hurricanes here. And I don't think I've done a video yet on goldenrod. So Florida is crazy. We have over 22 different species of goldenrod. I swear there's one going all the time. And if you look up the Latin name of this beautiful plant, and it's really got a cool name because the genus literally means to make whole again. And I can't think of a more profound way to explain, wow, kind of the nature of energetic herbalism. That if you're too hot, we give you cold herbs. If you're too cold, we give you hot herbs. If you're too wet, we dry you up. And if you're too dry, we moisten you. And, hot, cold, wet, dry, deficient, excess, tense, and lax. So really, that's the whole idea. This plant will provide for what you lack. And a lot of people are really afraid of this plant because it's much maligned for its pollen causing allergies. And the reality is, certainly you can have a sensitivity to it and cause some allergies, but it's usually ragweed that tends to grow around the same time of year. But this plant, here you go, we use it for allergies. And so we can use this for anything from sinus issues to diaphoretic, which means make you break a sweat. So we use it for colds and flu. It's mildly analgesic, i.e. used for pain. So we can use this for headaches, especially associated with what we might call a wind invasion or acute onset from exposure to cold or hot conditions. It's pretty safe long term. I don't have a lot of contraindications with it. And we can even use it for urinary tract infections. I particularly like this particular species. There's a lot of volatile oils. Not all of them have that pretty stink to it. So this one's an odorata, which means it's odoriferous. And so I particularly like the ones with volatile oils for any kind of phlegminess anywhere in the body, and that can be a urinary tract infections. Although I won't call it one of my heaviest hitters for urinary tract infections, I particularly like it for folks. Usually it's the elderly who are getting frequent urinary tract infections, maybe from having to catheterize themselves or a lack of sensation that they don't feel the burning that's oftentimes associated with a urinary tract infection. So I think of this as more prevention that helps keep the urinary system healthy and strong. So I'm sure this grows all over the place. This is everywhere that you can find goldenrod. The indigenous people use this for medicine. So go find some goldenrod in your neighborhood and make yourself whole again. This is Bob Linde in St. Petersburg, Florida. Coming to you from the School of Herbal Studies. Go play in the woods.